prior to tonight's game against the Colorado Rockies, the Yankees will be activating Jazz Chisholm Jr. off of the injured list. These past 10 days have proved that he is more important than you may think. What's going on, guys? The king of 161st Gen. I'm back in another video, and the Yankees are coming off of a series win against the Cleveland Guardians. A good series win, a series win against one of the better teams in baseball. But game one was the most mind-numbingly infuriating game I have ever seen the Yankees play. And one of the reasons for that is DJ LeMahieu. I have talked countless times about the problems with DJ LeMahieu and what I believe is going on with him. And I still believe that to be true after this game. In this game, he left 6 runners on base, 3 of which who were in scoring position, went 0 for 5 with a double play and a strikeout. His batting average is down to 189 and his OPS is in the 500. He is a player who has gotten older and now knows what he has to do to succeed, but can no longer execute what he needs to do to succeed. His days are behind him. I don't see him ever coming back from what he has done this season. This is who DJ LeMahieu is at this point, and we just kind of have to live with it. Will the Yankees release him? Will they not? I'm not 100% sure. With Jazz Chisholm coming back, he could be an answer to the problem at third base. In Jazz Chisholm, 14 games as a New York Yankee, he has already gotten 7 home runs, 11 RBIs, with a .316 average and an over 1,000 OPS. This is a guy who the Yankees fans pegged as a probable leadoff hitter. But after his first game, where they threw him into the 6th spot, he has proven that him in the middle of the order, invaluable to this team. Because every single time he came up, it seemed like he was in a big situation, and he delivered. I just told you the numbers, but even just watching the game, you saw he had a presence at the plate. You see he's able to, with 2 strikes, shorten up his swing, able to go the other way. His speed being in the 100th percentile in base running value. He's able to beat out ground balls that DJ LeMahieu wouldn't even make it halfway down the baseline with. Jazz is an X factor when it comes to the postseason, because in the postseason, sometimes the power bats go silent, because unlike this summer weather we have right now, the ball don't fly in October. That cold weather keeps that baseball as a brick, and you got to really smack that in order to get it out. You know what really works in October? Situational baseball. And Jazz has proven that in clutch situations, he can come through. Another thing about Jazz Chisholm that makes him an X factor is his versatility, because we still have like 3 different holes on this team that could be filled at any point. Anthony Rizzo's probably going to be coming back, so that would fill the first base hole. And if Anthony Rizzo can even somewhat equate what he did early in 2022, then that is a hole that is filled. But now you have third base and left field. Jazz Chisholm can play either spot, especially with a guy like John Birdie coming back, who, if anyone has forgotten who he is, he's a guy the Yankees traded for early in the season to fill that third base slot while DJ LeMahieu was out. Although he didn't fully perform in a Yankees uniform, he only played about 8 to 10 games. Barely even played when he was there, because he came in as Oswaldo Cabrera was on that meteoric rise in April, hitting like .330 with like 6 home runs. Now that Oswaldo has cooled off and has become a super utility guy, and with Jazz coming back along with John Birdie, if John Birdie can even do 50% more than what DJ LeMahieu did, this offense is scary. Because even though we've had these problems with not being able to score runs without Judge and Soto, Judge and Soto alone put up 8 runs in the second game of the series. Just them 2 alone. So this offense is dangerous no matter who you put around it. Now you're putting a well-rounded lineup around Judge and Soto. This postseason run could be amazing, especially with the pitching staff taking a huge blow in game 1 as Luis Gil goes on to the 15-day IL with lower back stiffness, and now we're down our probable rookie of the year, who may lose the award now. Overall, it does seem like everything I just laid out comes down to the versatility and the bat to ball skills of Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's not the hero that anyone expected coming into the season to be an X factor come postseason 2024, but he's the hero this team needs in order to succeed. With Garrett Cole finally pitching well again, Nestor Cortez having one of his best starts of the year, Marcus Stroman coming off of his best start of the year. The bullpen, even though in game 1, that bullpen ERA kind of skyrocketed because of Tim Meza. The Yankees bullpen in game 1 gave this team 7 strong innings of no-run baseball. With a pitching staff that is pitching like that, against an offense that, yes, over the last 20 games has been sputtering a little bit. But a guy like Steven Kwan, he is an over 300 hitter. That is a professional hitter. Jose Ramirez is one of the best players of this generation. Jhonkensy Noel, Big Christmas, as they called him, he's a scary motherfucker. That team has some boppers, yet the Yankees held them in check all up until that 12th inning. And then the rest of the series, they scored 1 run with a pitching staff that is on. It all comes down to whether you can produce runs in different ways other than the long ball. Jazz provides that, and if Birdie comes back and he's able to provide even a little bit more than what DJ LeMahieu was able to provide, this team is 100% a dark horse coming into October. Yes, we have one of the best records in baseball, but everyone has counted us out. No one believes in our chances. This team may have the best chance to do it, and it's all thanks to the acquisition of Jazz Chisholm Jr. Anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like down below. If you're new here, hit that sub button. We're going into a winnable series against the Colorado Rockies, so I'm expecting to have to stress this one out. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm out of here. Take care and peace.